If you ask me, our most requested food recipe is definitely going to be how to make Nigerian fried rice. So fam, today I'll be sharing with you how to make the best fried rice every single time. This is so easy to make, comes out delicious every time, and all you need to do is just follow the tips and steps I'm going to be showing you in this video. And guys, you're about to make the best fried rice you've ever tasted. Let's get right into this video. Firstly, these are the ingredients you'll be using for this. So I'm going to be using basmati rice. You can use any rice of your choice. I have 5 cups of basmati rice already washed here. I have some carrots already chopped, some green peas already cleaned and cut up. I have some onions. I have sweet corn. Yes, you need all of this. And I have stock. Yes, I'm going to be using chicken stock, which I highly recommend, chicken or turkey stock. I have green peppers, spring onions, green peas, and some scotch bonnet pepper already cut up. So there are a little more ingredients like a bit of curry, thyme, groundnut oil. You see all of that. But as usual, a full list of all these ingredients will be in the comment section. So firstly, we are going to boil our meat. So I had already marinated this in the fridge a night before. So I basically put all the ingredients and just allow it settle in. So I just brought it out of the fridge now, and I'm going to allow this boil. So while this is boiling, let me quickly show you in less than a minute how I do my Nigerian coleslaw. Yeah, so sometimes when you just really want to have that salad effect and you don't have all the ingredients, I just stick to my simple coleslaw recipe. So this is just some shredded cabbage and some carrots I cut up. All you need to do is just pour in warm water into this. Yes, because you are just trying to make it a bit soft. So guys, you don't do this for too long. Like I said, warm water, not really boiling water. Mix this up a bit and then just sieve it out immediately. So once you just have this combo, you can just put this in the fridge. Later at the end of the video, I'll show you how I do my simple dressing. And when your fried rice is ready, guys, even if you don't have the standard salad to pair along with this simple coleslaw method, you are good to go. So we'll put that aside because our meat is ready now. So this is what our chicken looks like now. It's ready. We're just going to keep this aside. Another side dish we have for our recipe today is some fried plantains. So I've already cut this up. I'm just going to salt it, and in less than a few seconds we're just going to fry this aside. So we're putting in some oil in the pan, enough oil to fry your plantains, and then you just place in your fried plantains. I think basically everybody knows how to fry plantain, so I'm not going to be wasting so much time on this. Just flip the sides when it's golden brown already, and then when your plantain is ready, you are good to go. So next, now with that same oil, yes guys, because we are using the same oil, we are going to put in your boiled meat. So I'm going to just put in my boiled chicken now and allow this fry. Now, one thing with fried rice is you're trying to layer up as much flavors as possible. So it is really important that the oil you're going to be using, no matter how little the oil is, should be the oil that you've used to fry the meat, because just frying the chicken with that oil alone, you are already layering up different flavors. So now our chicken is ready. We're just going to keep this aside and move to the main dish. So now time for fried rice proper. Firstly, some butter in a pot, and then we just follow in with some vegetable oil. Next, we are going to add in a bit of onions to this, and then you are just going to saute these onions for a bit. Once this is frying for a bit, you don't want it to burn. So once it's just frying, you are going to come in with your already washed rice. Guys, toasting the rice, this process we are passing through, this process I'm showing you now, it's very, very important. Do not skip this, because at the end of the day, you are going to see the difference between this rice recipe and the other one you'll be making. So guys, don't skip it. It's very important. At this point, you really just want to toast the rice in the oil and butter mix, you understand? And at this point, you're already perceiving something really, really nice. So this is very important. After you've done that for a while, you just add in your thyme. I'm adding in a tiny bit of rosemary, adding in some curry. And guys, you don't need so much curry to make your fried rice come out looking green. So just some curry is fine. I'll be adding in seasoning cubes, adding in some salt to just cook this completely, and then we're going to continue mixing this. Guys, this fried rice recipe is going to be very different. So just follow all the tips and all the steps I'm showing you. So still continue mixing this, and you want to be on standby, because if you snooze, this thing is going to burn. So you just keep mixing very well, and when you see that your fried rice is already looking very dry, you can now add in some pepper. I'm going to be adding fresh pepper because of course I'm Nigerian, and you really need a bit of that spice. And after that, after mixing that properly, I'm just going to add in my meat stock. So I'm going to be adding enough meat stock to boil my rice, because my rice is not parboiled, it's just washed. So even after adding the meat stock, I can tell that that quantity of water won't be enough to boil my rice completely, because after this step you don't want to be adding more water. So I'm just going to add in enough water to cook my rice completely. So once your water is slightly above your rice, you are good to go. All you need to do, just make sure you are not cooking your rice on very high heat, just medium high, so that the water doesn't dry up too fast, and you just cover this and allow to cook. So our rice is 90% done. I'm going to be adding in my green peas now, because green peas are usually very hard and taste raw. So okay, yes, because I'm using the raw one, I'm not using the processed one. So I'm just going to add this now, so that while the rice cooks completely, that can become a bit soft, and within 5 minutes it's all ready. So you can see our fried rice base is ready. And one thing I like about this process we are going through, is that at this point this rice already tastes so good. So even without adding the veggies and the rest of them, your rice is already good to go. So now it's time to fry the veggies. I'm just going to add in a bit of oil in the pan, and then add in my onions, and then I'll just saute this for a while, allow it to fry properly. Next, I'll be adding in some kidney or liver I got from my chicken. If you have liver, perfect time to add it. And then I'll just add my veggies one after the other. I'm starting in with the carrots, allow this fry in for a bit. I'm going to put my green peas and the rest of them as the video goes. Guys, if you've watched till now and you've not subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for. Make sure you click on the subscribe button, turn on notification bell, so whenever we upload food recipes, you do not get to miss it. And if you are a returning subscriber, of course, thank you so much. Let me know your thoughts about this food recipe in the comment section. So as you can see, I've added my green peas, I've added my sweet corn. I'm just going to mix this, because it's fried rice, you want everything to fry, so you are always on standby stir frying. I'm going to add in a little bit of salt, so that your veggies don't just taste bland. You want it to have a bit of really nice taste. I added in some green pepper, my leftover scotch bonnet pepper, and then you just mix this properly. Once all of your veggies have been frying for a bit, once you can see it's well fried, you can now add in your spring onions, because that doesn't really need to fry for so long. So after adding in the spring onions, I'm just going to mix this together before I add my rice. I know there are different ways to cook fried rice, and I really want to know, is this the method you use? Let me know in the comment section, or if there's something different you try out, let us know. We'll be waiting to hear your feedback in the comment section. So I'm just going to be adding my rice. Don't mind the ring light, it's making the rice look white, but the rice is actually a bit green here, like you can see it's better here. So at this point, we're just going to mix and mix and mix and mix, because guys, this is fried rice, so you have to fry. So at this point, you're just going to keep mixing. So you see, that's why I used a bigger pot. At this point, you want to use something that will give you a bit more space and freedom to be able to mix properly without being scared that your food is going to pour out. So at this point, I'm just going to keep mixing all the veggies until the fried rice is really dry. So when it's really dry, you can see that the strands, each rice is standing on its own, is shiny. You can't really see any moisture around at this point, and your fried rice is ready. So it's time to serve. Our coleslaw is already really cold, so we're good to go. It's time to devour this dish. So I'm just going to serve in a bit of that. For dressing, I basically use bama. I'm going to be putting in a bit of bama, and then I like to mix this with a little bit of salad cream. Yes, a little bit of the normal salad cream. I don't like to use just the salad cream, because it can taste a bit sour, so I like to add add some bama to this. But if you really want something just sweet, you can just stick to bama alone. It will really come out well as well. But then personally, I just like to mix these two together, and then I'm just going to be mixing this to my veggies. And guys, this is as easy as you can get it. This is as easy as you can get it, Nigerian coleslaw. So if you don't want to start putting in all those other things with this, you are good to go. Fam, let me know what you think about this video. Let me know what you think about this food recipe, this fried rice recipe, and this meal idea in the comment section. If you've watched till the end, you've not subscribed, make sure you click on the subscribe button, turn on notification bell. I bet you don't want to miss out on any of our videos we have coming up. Thank you so much, fam, for watching. I hope you try out this recipe. I'll see you in our next video.